Hey, it's going well. Okay, we tried now. I put up some services. Tumblr, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Can't really tell if anybody's watching. So we're just gonna warm up here a little bit, first sit down. I don't want to push the wood. Don't like that right. You like sores. Not really that out of shape, just different couch. Try to sit in the chair. Chair was just sleeping like 97 pounds. Chair, the chair cuts off my blood flow. Just sleep. I gotta move around. So most of the time I move around. That's going in my direction. Okay. Well, here we go. Okay, I got the overhead fan here, so gotta be careful. So, okay. Here we go. Warm up our back. Okay, warm up our back down. Bend the waist, bend the knees, bend the waist, warm up our back. Like Facebook keeps saying, he's copyright infringement. A lot of you know, listen to records and radios. Oh, I like listening to Barron Wallchild. All that stuff's for like J.P. Morgan and Barron Wallchild, General Electric, and RCA and stuff. Not for you. Not even constitutional. Just do it. I did decide that like Napster couldn't just steal everybody's music. They're telling me I can't listen to the radio. And any kind of music at all in my broadcast. I can't get my Twitter thing to broadcast either. Just broadcast the blank page. I don't know when I minimize the camera, I can't see the green light. I don't think it's on. I don't know what's going on with it. The shoulder was hurt for a long time. Just need to be stretched. So if I go do this. Okay, we'll get the dumbbells. Oh, here we go. So we're going to start with our upper back and work down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all that is, it's the same as going like this, except you go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's like for back. Right out. So we're about 297 pounds. 6 foot, about 297. Basically like 6 foot, 185, 175. About 15 years ago. 15, 16 years ago. I was like 45 and in the shape of my life. 61 now. Back then I was like 45 years old. In the shape of my life. I did that whenever that Katrina hurricane. I was in shape of my life. I mean, I was really in shape. I would go out and run like 15 miles. 15 laps. I think it was about 15 miles. I would do like, did as many as like laying on a mattress. I would do like as many as 200 sit-ups, straight, arms back, touch your toes, legs flat. I would do as many as like 200. I do about 100 push-ups. I could do marine push-ups where like, you spring your handsprings, clap, and do deep knee bends, calf raises. Basically just walk all day. That's why I was in such good shape. I didn't have anything to do, so I just walked all day. I had something to do with like, what do we got problems? Anyway, uh, my family did serve the patriotic cause, you know, Revolutionary War. So I consider myself true blue. I still support the Irish cause over the British Empire. And so, like, you know, I'm pretty much a prisoner of conscience here in the United States now. You know, the United States or imposters, people impersonating the United States, support the British Empire over me. I'm, you know, a person. And, one of the people that are supposed to be sovereign, and they're not supposed to support any foreign monarch at all. They're definitely not supposed to support one over me. They're not even allowed to like support me. But anyway, they do. And therefore, they try to render me a prisoner of conscience. Which I am. Prisoner of conscience because treachery and intrigue. They're treacherous and they're intriguing. Treachery means treason. There's all kinds of like, you know, terrible things to people, myself included, in the name of their queen. They just keep running around and saying like there's some type of lawful actor in the United States government. They're not, but this one Thomas Bruce killed some people here in Missouri. House of Bruce, they're like Scottish high command, Scottish generals and stuff. And these Bruce people trying to infiltrate the United States is like, you know, civil service and military service. They try to infiltrate them. Yeah, they like joining the Navy and stuff. But anyway, this guy, like, they're trying to spirit him away as a serial killer. He's not leaving Missouri, not anytime soon. And they're trying to like make him out to be a serial killer. I'm running around through all these states. More or less keep on. And well, they might, you know, they might just like do plastic surgery on the guy. Let him just leave prison and do whatever he wants. Take him like to Australia or New Zealand or wherever. Or you would never know the guy's alive. And like whatever the, you know, simple people in Missouri have no way to know any of that. And well, the British Empire has that kind of power within the United States government. Imposters don't know. It's all Ronald Reagan was an imposter. As soon as he starts to work the Tory party, you know. Tory party's illegal. So is the Crown. Operating sports wolf. Joe Biden's supporting the wolf, and that's it. So these two are legal. We agreed that like you can't serve in the United States government if you adhere to the royalty at all. It's more than you can't accept a gift. They're not supposed to emanate over here. They're not supposed to shine over here whatsoever. They're not even allowed in the hemisphere. Them more than Germans. It's not allowed here. And they're not allowed to support. But anyway, consider that when you consider this the United States. People just didn't obey, you know, revolutionary government. People just didn't obey patriotic government. They just didn't obey it. You know, especially in the state of New York. But anyway, that renders me a prisoner of conscience in my own, like, say, my own birthplace. I was born just right down there in Kings Highway. And yeah, I'm a prisoner of conscience and considered a terrorist in my own, you know, hometown. For the British Empire. Anyway, now we're gonna do some back. So we're gonna middle back, right? On your knees, on your twist, then up. Up the back for man. Fact remains, that's me to screw with, and it's them that's treacherous. But anyway, they're prominent, they're rich, they're powerful, and they're treacherous. And all they do is like run around and try to isolate, suppress, otherwise, molest. The word molest means irritate. All they do is run around and irritate us, or irritate me. They try to hit the government like shoot me up with drugs and render me unconscious. And then they tried to the government say, or before that, they tried to hit the government say that I was a passive aggressive, that I had an anxiety disorder. I have any anxiety disorder. British Crown sells a lot of white and dry drugs, just right here in St. Louis. And if you get drunk or whatever, they say it was your problem, it was your fault. And as a course, they're Episcopals, they're for the British Crown. There was Germans that came here around the time of the Civil War. And they want to say whatever they supported, like the Civil War. And they want to say they owned George Washington's house. And they want to say that even though they were Nazis during World War II, they demoralized me at death shot in the military, Death shot like Spike Lee. Because they're like such a good businessman. Jason McDonald, like dumbells, he's just from Wisconsin. They came here in the late 30s. Congress hired him, sent him out here to a cow pasture. The rest is history. Making nuclear weapons and defense products and stuff like that. So anyway, bend your knees, bend your legs, and up and down. Same thing with Andrew Carnegie, United States SEAL. And of course, Barron Marshall again. They sent these people over there. And then the Republican Party or the Democratic Party makes them into a big, powerful, rich guy. Lincoln gave Andrew Carnegie much money. That's how he became United States SEAL. Barron walked out in the House of Morgan, J.P. Morgan. It's all involved with J.P. Morgan, Chase Bank, General Electric, RCA. All that stuff. I guess, Conrad. They say he's such a wonderful guy. That's all known to cause death. And he wants to do it anyway. That's why they threw us out of school. That stuff he wants to do is all known. And he wants to do it anyway. And it's known that's going to cause death. That's why Alexander Graham Bell insulated the telephone. It's all known to cause death. Whatever Edison doesn't listen to him. Edison doesn't listen to anybody. So he just threw him out of school. And all the rest is history. So let's keep bend your knees, right the waist, and I go. So these people, these prominent people here and elsewhere, they don't want me to be like a college professor. I got a master's in business. But they don't want me to be a college professor because I'll tell you the truth. And, they don't want the truth to all. Edison made out to be some wonderful guy. That's a wonderful guy. Alexander Graham Bell knows that stuff's going to cause cancer, tumors, and kill you. And whatever, that's why the phone is so heavily insulated. Porcelain or whatever. And that's all known by the time Edison starts his stuff. And Edison wants to do it anyway. So they just throw him out of school. That's all known. Benjamin Franklin about electricity. They used to have gas lamps. The electric lamp is so wonderful. They had gas lamps. Admiral Lincoln, he wants to read at night. So anyway, lake is a wall. Nighttime begins at like 12 p.m. Noon, that's night. Like us farmers, we're supposed to be in the house by nighttime. We go out in the early evening, the cows in the bedroom, but 4, 5, 6 o'clock at night. But anyway, okay, let's do roll back on. Spent the waste. Say I want you to tell the truth about Lincoln. Okay, he's a rail splitter, he's a railroad man. There's almost communism. They want to send, produce, from the Midwest and elsewhere to London or Flint. They're just transported to the coast so that they don't have a wagon or whatever. They're just, they want to ship it out of Stanton or Charleston. They want to ship it out of New York or wherever. British shipping. British Secretary went British shipping to New York or Boston. Well, whatever it did when he used to be in there, Charleston. Ports. The ship continents there, London. Trade in London's always been your problem. Okay. Purpose of the Navy is shipping. What's the purpose of shipping? Well, usually to send continents back to London. And so why are you hungry here in the United States? Well, you were hungry here in the United States because they, you send continents back to London. And whatever gets worse, like, they come out here to Louisiana Purchase, they want to start sending skins back to London. Start getting up doing some light down here. Why is it getting light down here? Well, he'll come here basically from Virginia, and he wants to send as much animal skins and things like that back to Virginia and then on London. Well, out here, it's not like history books. There's British out here, there's Spanish out here, there's French out here, there's Indians out here, and there's very few of us so-called Americans out here. We're out here, Daniel Williams out here. We're already here, Daniel Williams first. And, he wants to take as many skins as he can, as many animals as he can, and send the skins back to Virginia and on London. Well, nobody wants to do that. Nobody here wants to do that. So it's like, whatever. There's plenty for everybody here, as long as you just take what you need, and just leave the rest there, so that there'll be plenty available for everybody here. So nobody here wants to anymore at all. Never did. Because he more or less wants to exploit, this national market. Anyway, out of the waste and down your toast. So, like, French kind of blended in, the Spanish kind of blended in, the British kind of blended in, the Indians kind of blended in too. And as far as like, who's America? Well, it's me and mine. We came out here and said we were friendly. We came out here and said we were America. And so, I don't know if we still are in the United States. Well, used to be. Well, so this way. So, they don't always agree with that back east. George Rogers Clark was out here, and whatever, fought the British or whatever. Now we don't guess. And, great George Rogers Clark was out here, fought the British or whatever, and whatever, somewhere around the time of the War of 1812, they come out here from Virginia, the Americans say like some more. And he's like, well, got my little piece of land, got people with me, helping me. I think I'll just sit around here and beer. They said, okay, taking the land away. Those people don't have to help you no more. And you just have to take care of yourself. It's not fine with me. All you gave me was the right to steal from everybody else. And so he just doesn't help them that much. And so whatever, they seize his land, and whatever people that are with them, you don't have to help them. You don't have to give them like whatever, part of wherever they grow or part of where they got, whatever. You don't have to support them. That's fine anyway. So whatever, William Henry Harrison, according to the story, I guess depending on who you hear it from, wants to drive the Indians and the British. The Indians are helping the British towards Missouri. And that's what he did. So he's not a big ball like either. Of course, Donnie Madison wouldn't have got to this and or wanted to throw it out of or a purse whatsoever. It wasn't for good people in Missouri to defend the United States. War of 1812, i.e., British Chile and their family. So anyway, as far as like the state of Virginia would even exist if we had at least run around and worry them a little bit. So what do? We do what we always do. We just run around. Look at E.J. Slater. I didn't like that. Ling didn't like that much. Lyons didn't like that much. We'll just go run around. She's gonna chase us. And well, we'll see how you do. It's pretty much the same thing we did in the War of 1812. Okay, the Indians, British are gonna attack the settlement. Well, we're not gonna be there. They might kill, maim, and torture women and children, but we're not gonna be there. And whatever, women and children, they get run out for the woods. The British and Indians drive. They might make it, they might not. They might all call us scoundrels, they might not. But we're not going to be there. We're just going to go all around. All something like that. And okay, they're going to run around and say we took a woman. And not really. And we might have got a look in her too. They were still not British. So anyway. So, okay, we can't keep them on our land. Never could. But we can run around. They can pay a price. So, what do? Like the cowards they are, they're going to sell women and children and settlements and things like that. Okay. We're chicken hearted. And so are they. Anyway, they decided to blend in again. Whatever, take the red coats off and head to southwest St. Louis County. Okay, they're in southwest St. Louis County. They got their red coats hidden in some castle, and they still just run around. That's an altitude, I know. Richmond Heights. The rest of us aren't going to help you tourists. Given that, wherever George Bush undermines Bill Clinton for his heir apprentice. His heir apprentice, courtesy of his brother Jeb, Solomon, New York. Well, that's not concern waters. We don't want to die from air pollution anyway. So that's not concern waters. Or is a concern for Richmond Heights. They help you. We don't really want to talk about that. Anyway. So we didn't. First Heights did. They sold much more money. Not fair enough. told by mom wouldn't have money. It was for the patriotic cause. Wouldn't have money. It was for us in 1812. So whatever Richmond Heights took up there, giving them their redcoats, it's just so us because they wouldn't have money. Not the patriotic cause. The War of 1812. Anyway, all you have to do is caps. We're gonna warm up our, Woody's Maximus a little bit. We're gonna warm up our calves and I'll walk in place. This is a boring exercise, but it's a good one. Push your abdomen a little bit too. Anyway, so yeah, there's still people like McCarthy running around in Eden Seminary. Yeah, they got a king's chair. And they got their red coats, in storage. And they're guessing. And they don't know. So it's like, they always tell you like the history of like Missouri. They don't always tell Missouri's the history of Missouri. But the British over here, they just got, put their coats in their closet. Sort of like Spanish and French. The Indians, like, we made peace with them. And I don't know if these people consider themselves Missourians or not. I don't know. This guy's not Missouri. So it's a step on my tomato patch. He wants to pay a fence, I don't want to pay. So that's not my friend. That guy's not Missouri. If you're not my friend, you're Missouri. If you're not Missouri, then welcome. There are friends, see, America needs friends. America, amigo, needs friends. Okay, it's not gonna act like a friend. It's not welcome to stay. Anyway, we're gonna see if we do our DVD analysis. 1, 2. Okay, that's 15. That'll do it. Don't do too many DVD events to start with. Turkey DVD events, just do a few to start with. And end up, a couple days later, do a few more, a couple days later, do a few more. If your muscles are in shape, you're ready to exercise, you do all you want. So what happens, you run out of breath. Takes your breath away. So your heart might start pumping in your chest if you take a breath. It doesn't bother me, my heart pumps in my chest. Other people try to cease your heart up, trying to tell you this one stuff. I don't like doing that. But I have enemies, like I told you about. They just sit there and assault me from afar and from a distance and on my side. Well, that's only one. So what does that do? That makes you don't have any friends. Okay, like I told you. America's your friends. If you got a friend, get in there. So, yeah. That's your, you just take that shit somewhere else. So anyway, well, that's about a half hour. And that's like back in the legs. And that's all we want to do. So, have a nice day, guys. We'll see you later.